coming down to the mat. We'll be working on our core a little bit. So let's start from laying down. Starting from our pelvic tilt. So laying down together as always, hands forward, feet are grounded. Rounding the spine, slowly moving your heart back. Nice and slow as possible. And once your shoulders and your head touches the mat, hug the knees to the chest, shifting from side to side, side to side. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Feeling nice and relaxed. Now let's have your feet down. Starting from our pelvic tilt, I want you to inhale to bring your belly up. You're gonna make a big space between your mat and the lower back. And then as you exhale, just like in a cat, pressing down to the mat with your lower back, you're gonna even tuck your tailbone under and lifting up a little bit, suck the belly in. So let's repeat, inhale, lifting the belly. And then exhale, suck the belly in, tuck your tailbone under. Keep going with your own breath. So if you have any anterior pelvic tilt or posterior pelvic tilt, this is gonna neutralize you. And don't forget to suck the belly in as you exhale all the way down. Now at your last exhale, come back to the neutral spine. We're gonna start working on our core. Have your hands out to the side like a T shape. And then start to bring your knee to the 90-degree angle, flexing that foot. Okay, from here, start to move your knees to the right and keep it at the 45-degree angle from the floor. Pause. Inhale to bring them back to the front. Exhale to the left. Pause at 45-degree angle. Now keep moving with your own breath. Inhale to come back to the center. Exhale to the side. Don't forget to pause. If you want to challenge yourself, you can try extending the knees and really working on our core. Firing up your obliques. Allowing your shoulders and the arms to touch the whole time. They're helping you to balance. You can practice that ujjayi breathing here, contracting the back of your throat. Now slowly come back up. You're gonna bend your knees if it's nice and extended. Having your shins crossed, you're gonna touch the back of your thighs, rocking back and forth, maybe a couple of times. On the third time, come to a sitting position. Nice job. Okay, let's come to our tabletop. So basically doing the same thing, the cat-cow that we just did, but with our hands and on our knees. Okay, so first elongate the spine, inhale. Exhale to round the spine. I want you to really suck the belly in, looking at your thighs or your belly. Inhale to moving your chin and the tailbone up, opening up the chest, relaxing the belly. Exhale, contracting your abdominal muscle, tuck your tailbone under, and inhale to relax. Feel the expansion in your chest. Deep inhale, and deep exhale. Sucking the belly in. Now come back to the neutral spine. From here, practicing on our balance and working on our core. I want you to lift the right knee off of the mat, flexing the foot. Left hand is gonna reach forward. I want you to stay here in this position, making sure your both hips are leveled and your hand in a shoulder height, your toe, your leg is on a hip level. Okay, so suck the belly in as you exhale, navel to the spine, and inhale to relax. Now, on our next exhale, you're gonna move your leg and your hand out to the side, and inhale to bring them back to the center. Keep going, sucking the belly in, keeping your hand and the foot to the shoulder level and the hip level. Moving with the breath, working on our balance as well. Good. One last time, exhale, hand and the foot to the side. Inhale, come back to the center. Staying here in a straight line or bend the back knee, point the toe up. You're gonna hold on to your ankle or touch your toe wherever you can grab and lifting the knee. If you don't touch it, that's fine. Just reach your hand back, opening up the chest in front. If you can grab it, try to lift the knee, kicking the heel away from you. Chest is open to the front. Tiger pose, very nice. Inhale back to the straight line. Suck the belly in. Exhale to release. Now taking the cat pose, round the spine, releasing the tension from the lower back. Inhale back to the neutral spine, rotating the right wrist. Now getting ready on the second side. Okay, so when you're ready, lifting the left leg up, right hand forward, keeping the core tight, hips are leveled. Inhale deep, exhale to really suck the belly in, navel to the spine. Inhale, on our next exhale, moving the hand and the leg out to the side. Inhale, bring them back to the center line. Keep going. Using the Ujjayi breath here as well. Now let's do one more time. Exhale to the side. Inhale back to the front. Staying here in a straight line or bend the knee, point the toe. Reaching for the tail behind you, moving on to our tiger pose. If your hand doesn't touch the toe, that's fine too. Just reach behind you. Chest is open, gaze forward. Squeezing the left glute. Nice. Now coming back to the straight line, inhale. Exhale to release. Lower both of your knees and taking another cat. Inhale back to the neutral spine. Rotate the left wrist. Nice work. Alright, let's move on to our low lunge. Right knee in front, stepping between your hands and dropping the hip. Hands to the front knee to lift your chest. And I want you to really drop your hips between the knees. Knees on top of your ankle, not passing your toe. Now reaching your arms up. Chest open as you inhale. And sinking down with the hip as you exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now hands down. Bring the back knee slightly forward to shorten the distance between those knees. Hands to your knees again. Pushing this front knee forward, round the spine, tucking the tailbone under. Stretching your psoas muscle on the left side. Suck the belly in. Feel the back of your neck stretching. And inhale back to the neutral spine. Now, hands down. You're gonna push your hip back. Extend the front knee. Back knee is bent in 90-degree angle. Point the toe up. Inhale. Exhale, sinking down with the chest. You can round the spine here. Stretching your hamstring. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. If it's too hard to fold, you can just stay on your hands. And then feel a stretch on the hamstrings. Inhale. And exhale. Now slowly come back up, stepping onto the front foot, sliding the heel all the way back, taking your cat pose again, round the spine, exhale all the way out, inhale back to the neutral spine. Now left foot forward between your hands, separate your knees to drop your hips in between, lifting the chest. And avoid from arching the lower back, suck the belly in, strong core. Now reaching your arms up. You can also squeeze the right glute here in this low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, chest open. Exhale to sink down with the hip, making sure you're stacking your knee on top of your ankle. Inhale and exhale. Notice the difference left and the right. Inhale and then exhale. Touch the floor. Shorten the distance between those 2 feet. And then touch the knee again. So now hip is in a rather higher position. I want you to push this front knee forward, round the spine, chin to the chest, tucking the tailbone under and slightly forward even, stretching the psoas muscle right here. If you don't feel much stretch, you can also push your hips slightly forward, still tucking the tailbone under and forward. Emphasizing on the rounding the spine, shoulder blades moving away from each other. And inhale back to the neutral spine. Touch the floor, push your hip back so you can adjust the distance between those legs. Point the toe up, back knee 90-degree angle. Inhale, and then exhale to lower the head. Making sure your hip stays in center, not out to the side. I want you to push the left hip back to square off the pelvis. You can stay on your fingertips or palms down according to your flexibility on your hamstrings. Inhale and exhale. Sinking down with the chest. Inhale and one more deep exhale. Now slowly lift your heart, stepping onto this front foot. Now slide the heel all the way back, taking another cat pose. Exhale, round the spine, suck the belly in. Inhale back to the neutral spine. Now tucking the toes under, we're gonna move on to our downward facing dog. Lifting the knees, lifting the tailbone up towards the sky. At the same time, drawing the sternum down, chest down, and heels touching the ground. Now start to walk your dog by bending one knee at a time. Stretching the toes as you move the front part of your ankle forward. You can also shift your hips from side to side, stretching the back muscle, back skin. Bending the knee on the right, push your hips to the right. And to the other side, bending the left knee, hips to the left. Both hands are pushing the floor away from you this whole time. Inhale and exhale. Now walking your feet to your hands, walk, walk, walk. Coming to our forward fold. Have your feet wide, lower the head. You can keep your hands to the mat or hug the opposite elbow. Have some movement, swinging from side to side or back and forth. Keep your knees soft, dangling the head. You can also shake with your shoulders, like doing a shimmy. Allowing yourself to really feel in your body in this forward fold. Taking a deep breath in and deep breath out. Alright, now have your feet back to the hip width, touching your shins or the knees. Coming to our half lift, making sure your back is nice and straight. If it's too much for you to straighten out your back, you can bend your knees slightly. Keeping the back straight, that's our priority. Pushing your hip back, long neck. Inhale. Exhale to lower the head, forward fold again. Now, bend your knees a little bit, round the spine, chin to the chest, slowly come up. Reaching for the sky with both arms. Inhale fully. And exhale, hands to the heart. Very nice. Taking our sun salutation. Reaching for the sky, inhale. Exhale to go all the way down, swan dive to fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to bring your hands down, stepping back, big steps back. Coming to the plank position, suck the belly in, inhale. Exhale to lower. Inhale to swing your heart forward and up. Exhale, coming back to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Make sure you don't see the heels, toes pointing forward. Separate all the toes and the fingers. Now bend your knees, try hopping forward. Hop. Nice. Coming to our half lift, hands wherever you can place. And then exhale to lower the head. Now soften the knees to come up, reaching for the sky with both arms. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive again, releasing yourself to forward fold. Inhale, half lift, back is nice and flat. Exhale, hands down, bend your knees, try hopping back. Find yourself in plank, shoulders over your wrists. Exhale, chaturanga. Try to hover if you can. Inhale, lifting your heart, up dog or cobra, shoulders down. Exhale, coming back to downward facing dog. Flipping the toes. Now look forward, hop or step of your choice. Half lift, inhale. Exhale to lower the head. Now bend your knees slightly to come up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Alright, let's work on our balance using the core and stretching our hamstring. First, I want you to separate all the toes on the left foot and then lifting the right knee. You can touch the back of your thighs and try to extend. Yeah, you can just stay here with the knee bent. This is level 1. Level 2 is to extend the knee. I'm just showing you. Flexing the foot, toes pointing up. Level 3 would be walking your hands forward, touching your shin, pushing the femur back to your hip socket. Round the spine to bring your nose to your knee, which is pretty hard to do. You can try. Or you can touch the wall or stand by the wall if you feel like, oops, just like I did. Touch the wall if you feel like falling. And then slowly lift your heart. Bend the knee. And then release. Shake it off. Good job. Let's try on the other side. Separate all the toes on the right foot. Lifting the knee. So make sure your shoulders are down. And then you're gonna open up your chest, lengthen the spine. And if you can, start to extend the knee. Point the toe up. Stay here or walk your hands forward. Bringing your face to your knee, round the spine. Making sure your shoulders are away from your ears. Becoming mindful with this balance and with your breath. Now slowly come up. Bend the knee. And then release. Shake it off. Good job. Alright, stepping back with the left foot all the way back. Coming to our warrior 1. Making sure both hip bones are facing forward. Bend the front knee. Avoid from arching the lower back too much. You're still sucking the belly in. Arms up. Inhale deep. Exhale to sink down with the hip. Inhale. And exhale. Now inhale to extend the front knee. You're gonna reach your arms forward. Keep your back straight as much as you can. Touch the floor. Back foot can come a little bit forward. Shorten the distance between those 2 feet. Coming to our Parsvottanasana pyramid pose. Pushing the right hip back to square off the pelvis. Lower your head as you exhale. So lots of stretch to the hamstring. Inhale and exhale. Being patient here. Inhale and exhale. Now bend the front knee, lifting the heart. Walk your fingers a little bit forward or push this front foot back. Now coming to our warrior 3. Lifting the back heel. Coming to the tip of your fingers to lift the heart. Flexing the back foot. Hips are leveled. Now here comes a challenge. Lifting one hand, maybe lifting the right hand. Soften the standing knee. Lifting the other hand maybe. Maybe reaching forward. You don't have to though. Warrior 3. Now slowly bring your hands to the heart, lifting your heart without touching the floor with the left foot. Left knee in front, and if you can, try to kick forward. Maybe you can lift your arms as well. Using the core, arms up if you can. And then slowly hands back to the heart. Bend the front knee. You're gonna swing the heart forward back to our warrior 3 using the core. You can touch the floor if you wish. And then once you got there, go ahead and drop the back foot. Coming up to either warrior 1 or high lunge of your choice. Sinking down with the hip. Very good. Now go ahead and lower both of your hands down, kicking up the right foot all the way up, 3-leg dog. Now coming to that plank position, inhale. Exhale to lower. Inhale slowly, lifting the heart up. Make sure you're keeping a long neck, shoulders down. Exhale, coming back to downward facing dog, flipping your toes. Good job. Now looking forward, hop or step. Half lift as you lift your head, back is straight. And then lower the head as you exhale. Soften the knees to come up. Reaching for the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Very exciting, right? Now stepping back with the right foot this time. Coming to warrior 1 first. Hips square. Bend the front knee. Extend the back knee, feeling the calf muscle stretching. Arms up. Chest is open. Shoulders down, away from the ears. Inhale. And exhale. Maybe you can sink down a little bit with the hip. Inhale. Exhale. Suck the belly in. Avoid from arching the lower back. Now inhale to extend the front knee. Exhale. Keep your back straight. Using the core to move slow. Arms down, touching the mat. Back foot can step a little bit forward. Now pushing the left hip back. That's our priority. Pelvis still square, and then lower the head as you exhale. Notice how you feel on the hamstring on this side. And also take notes how is the distance between the front foot and the back foot comparing to the right side. Is it wider or shorter? Inhale deep and exhale. Now slowly lift your heart, bend the front knee, walking your hands forward or bring the front foot a little bit back. Coming to our warrior 3, lifting the right foot, hips are leveled. Coming to the tip of your fingers if you can to lift the heart. Then maybe you can touch your heart with the right hand or maybe with both. Softening the standing leg. If you want to move your arms forward, you can. You don't have to. I'm just showing you. Stay with the breath, finding the core. Now slowly bring your hands to the heart, lifting your heart. Coming to the standing, and then kick the right knee in front. Using the core and moving your arms up if you can. And go ahead and bring your hands back to the heart. Bend the knee. Moving the right foot all the way back, kicking the air behind you. Coming to warrior 3 again. Now touching the ground, stepping back with the right foot, rising up to warrior 1 or high lunge of your choice. You can separate your feet wider to sink deeper with your hip. Good. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, both hands down. Kick up the left leg all the way up, 3-leg dog. Coming to the plank, inhale, pause. Exhale, suck the belly in, go lower. Inhale, heart forward and up. Nice, and coming back to down dog. Taking a deep breath in and deep breath out. Now lower your knees. You're gonna cross the shins behind you. Go ahead and sit down. Nice job. Working on our boat pose before we move on to our Shavasana. First, keep your back straight. Roll your shoulders down, making sure you have enough space behind you. Okay, touching the back of your thighs, moving the heart back, keep your back straight, using the lower abdominal muscle, lifting one foot and lifting the other foot, finding this sweet spot to balance on your hips. Good. If you want to let go of your legs, that's fine too, or keep your hands to the leg. If you want to extend the knees, that's fine too. Firing up the core, don't forget to breathe. Now go ahead and roll all the way back. Exhale, inhale, come back to the boat pose. Good. Exhale, roll back and back to Navasana boat pose. Whew. One more time, exhale. Inhale and give me your best version of the boat pose. Good. And let go. Whew. Nice work. Okay, so paddle, paddle, paddle. Rotate your ankles in both directions. Now moving the flesh out of the way to sit onto the sit bones, left and the right. Keep your knees soft to begin with. Inhale to reach your arms up. Exhale to move the heart forward, arms down. Start to forward fold. You can extend the knees or keep them soft. Inhale deep. Exhale to draw your shoulders down. Inhale. And exhale, your belly is coming closer to your thighs, melting down. Being patient here as well with the breath. Breath is gonna help you to fold. Inhale deep and exhale. Now reach your arms forward. Use the core to come up. Inhale and exhale to release. Nice. Alright, let's scoot your bottom a little bit forward, laying down together like we did in the beginning of the class. Hands forward, your feet are grounded, rounding the spine. Tuck your tailbone under, slowly moving back. And once your head touches the mat, hug the knees to the chest, and shifting from side to side, side to side. Catching up with your breath, coming back to the natural rhythm of your breathing. Inhale and exhale. Now let's take our twist. It's always good to twist after your core workout. Arms out, knees to the right. Extend the bottom knee, looking over your left shoulder, touching the top of your left knee. Inhale deep. Exhale to draw the left shoulder and the left knee down. Inhale and exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. Now gaze back to the sky. Knees gonna come to your left side, hip to the right. Okay, looking at the right shoulder. Inhale and exhale, draw that right shoulder down. That's our priority. Inhale and exhale, maybe you can press down to the right knee as well. Now inhale, gaze back to the ceiling, taking our happy lady pose. Holding on to the legs wherever you can touch. Shifting from side to side, stepping onto the sky. Knees and your feet are wide apart. Elbows are coming inner side of your knees. If you want to extend your legs all the way, you can do that too, holding on to the heels from inside. Completely surrendering to the Mother Earth. Inhale and exhale. Now closing your shins together, crossing them, lifting the head, hugging the shins to the chest. Inhale, squeeze them in. Inhale, squeeze them in, making a bowl shape with your body. And exhale, feeling the expansion in your body, extending the arms and your legs down to the mat, becoming one with the earth. Closing your eyes gently, relaxing all the muscles, especially around your eye area. Releasing the tongue to the roof of your mouth, relaxing your jaws. Feel the expansion in your body as you inhale and surrendering as you exhale. Keeping gratitude in your heart, enjoy your meditation and enjoy your Shavasana. Slowly coming back to your breath, coming back to your body, coming back to your consciousness. Start to move your fingertips and your toes, wiggling them around. Rotate your wrists and your ankles. And let's turn our head from side to side, releasing the neck. Now reach your arms over the head, toes pointing down. Inhale, big stretch here, get nice and long. Exhale through the mouth, sigh out. Now join your hands together. Start to rub them in a circular movement. Collect all that positive energy that we just created during the practice. Once you feel the heat, place your hands to wherever the body parts that needs attention. Sending your love and your positive energy towards those areas. And once you feel ready, release your hands, hugging the knees to the chest one by one, shifting from side to side one last time. And let's rock to your favorite side and stay there in a fearless position for a little moment. Whenever you feel puzzled or worried or concerned, know that you always have this tranquility, your oasis in your heart. You can always come back here. And once you feel nice and rejuvenated, charged up in your heart and in your physical body, press down onto the mat, slowly come up, back to easy pose, Sukhasana, hands together to the heart. Thank you so much for practicing with me. You did great. Namaste. Thank you. Great job.